the keep! Search the area!
So, den Kohlejungen haben wir jetzt auch auf dem Gewissen.
Ja, noch ist er nicht tot, oder?
There she is! Take
Was?
What's all this?
Lord Morgren, please. You have to help me.
Mira Forrester! You're coming with us!
Please, do something.
Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady Marjorie's handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let
to...
me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Ja, also.
Can
Wie
I
die
take you
Bundeswehr.
somewhere, Lady Mira?
Kaum gibt's was zu saufen, wird der Dienst quittiert.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the White Hills. He got exactly what he deserved, and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
You two-faced shit! Don't you have any honor?
Honor? Do you think I got where I am because of honor? We've both seen what happens to honorable men. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
The White Hills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the Foresters really know those woods. You're a fool not to see that.
If they leave the hills bare, I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
Au. Boah. Nicht so langsam mit Y.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter! Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I've got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take it to the cells. Chin up, Mirror. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Ja.
Super. Alles falsch gemacht.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret, and he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame.
Die Familie im Keller.
But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by Hauses Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven fienden Bjorne sager ven. Svealoden mopre befastan.
Ganz schlecht gesehen, gell?
Ja.
Ziel. Zack, sehr gut. Deckung. Oh. Der wird doch auch gleich ein White, oder? Da war aber jemand zu langsam.
Ich habe nicht richtig gerechnet, dass ich denn das wegnehmen muss. Guck dir den an.
Morgulis.
Da habe ich tatsächlich nicht gerechnet. Okay. Au.
Du bist auch so ein Nahkämpfer. Ich habe nicht damit gerechnet, dass ich getroffen werde.
Nein, dass ich da von dem was wegnehmen muss. Deswegen
so.
habe ich mich gewundert. Ich habe nicht gecheckt, dass ich in dem Augenblick dachte, das wäre noch eine Videosequenz. Deswegen habe ich damit gerechnet, dass ich dem was wegnehmen muss.
Boah.
Der Link ist noch näher.
Voll. Papa Bär.
Mach das jetzt nicht.
Oh oh. Ich kapiere immer die Logik nicht, wann da einer tot ist und wann nicht.
Die gehen ganz langsam. Wenn Feuer verbrennt die Rides ganz gut. Ansonsten leben die ganz gerne länger.
Oh Gott! Finn!
Oh nö.
Au. Ja, gewonnen, oder?
Sieht im Moment noch ganz gut aus.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
Sie hat's erwischt, oder
The
wie?
whites grow bolder by the day.
Ah, nee.
Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village.
Fulgorn Weiseneer.
Was sind das denn für Typen?
Did you not hear me?
Oh, da ist auch einer tot und jetzt erwischt sie
Fulgorn
bestimmt.
Sona!
Au.
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Weiseneer.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Nee, ist nicht so den super Plan. Oder?
Alles immer nur Not und Elend, zwischen die man sich entscheiden
Never
kann.
trust a fucking wildling.
Ich bin um die Ecke mal pissen gegangen.
Puh.
Ach ja, fuck. Da ist der Tyrion vor einer Weile drin.
Mhm.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing. Oh God, those are human teeth. Oh, looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block. Ugh, disgusting. No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Könntest du in das Rattenloch tun, damit keine Ratten mehr rauskommen. Das gleich ein
aufs
bisschen,
Dach geben.
bisschen komfortabler. Oder auf die Ratten draufhauen eben. Wie auf dem Jahrmarkt.
Brechen. Ja, da können wir das wirklich alles aufhebeln. Aber ich kann hier nichts mehr machen gerade. Ich kann jetzt nur noch zur Tür gehen. Na, schauen wir mal.
Jailer! Please,
Shut it!
please come here!
Wer ist denn da drüben? Kennen wir die?
Weiß nicht.
I wonder what she's done. Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey! No talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here.
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Ugh, bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high. Even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Was will der Arsch denn jetzt schon wieder?
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face?
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely ruin every forest under his control. Only foresters know how to really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagine less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the battle.
You don't know that!
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to
Die
keep
Wahl
me
haben wir
locked
nicht.
up?
Nee.
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Viel war.
The murder of
Große
an
Wahl haben wir
Master
nicht.
Guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
Oh
All
fuck.
you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power.
Was soll ich machen?
Your
Keine
ancestral
Ahnung, entscheid dich.
honor, but
Oh
you'll be
fuck.
alive.
Puh. Puh.
Oh nein.
So, Mira,
Muss das denn auch noch
what do
sein?
you say?
Ich meine, eigentlich würde ich ja sagen, ja okay. Den können wir immer noch loswerden. Aber jetzt dem Tom alles in die Schuhe schieben, ist auch ein bisschen mies.
Ja, aber wir sind eigentlich drin.
Oh Mann!
Ja, was soll ich denn machen?
Good.
Vielleicht hättest du auch noch so entkommen können irgendwie.
Genau.
Weißt du ja nicht.
Ja.
Jetzt hat der sich extra für dich geopfert. Okay, jetzt hat er sich halt richtig für dich geopfert.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Oh.
So, ich habe ja meinen Teil an schlechten Entscheidungen getroffen.
Ich werde es wieder toppen in der nächsten Folge.
Das will ich sehen, wie du das toppst. Das will ich sehen. Aber du kannst dir Mühe geben.
Nach der nächsten Folge lebt niemand mehr. Bis dann.